Hello, my name is Amanda Stevens. This is my video reflection for Module 3. I chose the article 6 Self-Care Practices for School Leaders. It was published in Greater Good magazine. And immediately when I started reading it, I knew this is what I wanted to do my reflection on. A quote that stuck out was, "The demands of my job spilled over to my life at home." And the same thing happened to me last year. That was my first full year as assistant principal. I got hired February the year before, so I didn't quite do a full year. And my principal went out on medical leave for much, much longer than expected. And the demand of doing his job and my job, trying to keep the school afloat, trying to maintain a good culture and the climate and the TEKS evaluations and the parents and the kids and just all the things by myself. I was not my best self when I got home for my family at the end of the day. So this summer I said, I'm going to get back to my roots. I'm going to get my mind right, and next year is going to be a much, much better year. So some things that I took from this article, it talked about practicing mindfulness. It said being the thermostat, not the thermometer, which is, I've heard that before, but I guess I never really thought about it. But, setting the tone of your environment instead of reacting to it. I feel like I can toot my own horn on this. I feel like I do a pretty good job of it, but there are definitely times where my face doesn't do a good job of it. So that's one thing that I'm definitely going to work on. Another thing that the article talked about was setting intentions. This really, really stood out to me, and it talked about writing down daily intentions. We can write down tasks all day, but just write down one intention. And that intention could be to be more present that day, to laugh that day. I mean, Lord knows how many days went by that I don't even know if I laughed. I don't even know what I did, to be honest. So that's one thing I want to take into this school year is just writing down one intention when I get there at 6:45 in the morning, and then at the end of the day, it'll be fulfilling to know that I achieved that one thing that wasn't a traditional to-do list. Another thing was practicing gratitude. It talked about much like setting a daily intention, you can write down something that you're thankful for. So I want to attempt to try to start doing this. At the end of the day, by the time you get to leave, you just kind of want to leave. But I think making it a habit will make me feel better. I even thought if I can make it a habit just for myself of writing down something, then maybe I can, roll it over into giving it to a teacher the next day, something along those lines. I'm running out of time, but the last thing I took was investing in relationship building outside of the school. And I just feel like that's just so important to make sure that you still show up for your people who are not your school people, and to be the best person for them.